So as we all know, Untitled Set Game's a pretty fun game, you know? So to celebrate hitting 440 subscribers, I am going to rank all of the game modes. Oh, and there's no like side game modes. So like respawn free for all and guard the crown is not going to count. However, we will be counting the actual game modes like crown and juggernaut, stuff like that, you know? Without talking anymore because I'm getting annoying already, most likely. I say it's just time we get in to the video, you know? 12, bomb. So I just do not really see bomb as a fun game mode, really. It's just kind of annoying, and it's just too fast. Like, bomb, it's one of the only 3 game modes I actually don't like. But the point of this one is to just run around with a bomb and tag people. It's only 20 seconds, and you tag people. If you have the bomb, you transfer it to them. And at the end of the, 25 seconds, they blow up, and the game's over. Yeah, that's it. 11, slasher. So slasher's fine, but it's just not good. It's just not fun at all. So there's a slasher, and there's the survivors. The point of the slasher is to hit all of the survivors and kill them, but the point of the survivors is to the point of the survivors is to not die to the slasher. I just don't find this one really fun because when you're the slasher, it just makes everything look red, and it's just kind of annoying. And when you're the runner, it's just everything's darker instead. Like, it's nighttime out, and you can barely see anything, and it's just annoying. I just don't like this game mode that much. That's all. It's not really fun. It's not cool. It's just not. I don't know how to explain it. Although, just like every other game mode, it is satisfying to kill. It's very satisfying to get the kills out. Yeah, it's so satisfying. 10, chaos. Chaos to me is just, bad. I hate chaos. This and the other 2 below it are the only game modes in the entire game that I hate. Actually hate. I like playing these games in real life with my friends. Well, chaos, slasher, and bomb. It's fun in real life with my friends. But in the actual game, it makes me want to rip my heart out. And my brains. And what else? What other organs do people have? Hey Siri, how many organs are there? Yes, the lungs. Yeah, it makes me want to rip my lungs out, and yeah, it's just very, very bad. It's just a bunch of game modes smashed together, which doesn't sound that bad until you actually play it. Especially with not a lot of people. Then it makes me want to rip someone else's brain out too. Not just mine. And their heart, and their lungs, and everybody, and just everything. Hey, I have another organ for you. Their guts. Oh yeah, the guts too. Forgot about the guts. It's like a minute. It's like 2.5 minutes of just pure chaos. That's the game name. And it makes me want to choke someone. And someone else. And someone else. It's just, there's the crown, and there's the zombies, and there's the bomb, and there's slasher, and it's just everything combined, and I hate it. It makes me want to rip someone's brains out. God. I went out. I just went too far there, guys. I'm sorry. Oh my god. 9. Infected. So Infected is the first one on the list that's okay. I like this one. It's just, when it comes to all of the other ones, it's just not as good. Except for Chaos Slasher and Bomb, of course. But it's just that this is the first good one. This is okay. I like Infected, but it's just not my favorite. So basically there's a zombie and there's like not zombies, and the zombie has to tag the non-zombies and infects them, and now they're all it. So it ends when the time runs out or when everybody is infected. If you want to win, you either have to be alive and not infected when the time runs out, or be infected while the last person is infected. And it's pretty fun, actually. It's just, out of all the other ones on this list, it's just the worst out of them. 8. Competitive. So competitive's perfectly fine. It's just like Infected. Other than the other ones, it's just not the best. Like, it's basically reverse of normal tag, where everyone's it and there's one runner, and you gotta run around, and for however long. I think it's 2 minutes. I don't know. But yeah, it's nothing wrong against it. It's just, compared to the other ones ahead, it's just not as good as the other ones. But yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so competitive, it's good. It's just at the end of the 2 minutes, the one runner is the winner, and the 4 taggers lose. But other than that, that's pretty much it. There's nothing wrong with competitive, but
I got a question for you, Coop.
yeah, Alan?
Why when you're running and you're looking at your legs, why does it always look like you're doing the Russian leg dance instead of actually running?
That's a good point, actually. Hey Siri, well, it's just that I don't hate competitive. I like it. It's just compared to the other ones, it's just not as good. So, but it's still pretty good.
Number 7, classic.
Now listen, I like Classic. It's the original tag that you played with your friends in kindergarten and gym or at recess or whenever you played it, in the middle of math class or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to be funny, okay? It's just tag. Normal tag. Nothing. So, I think we all know how normal tag works, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, hey, Coop.
Like, yeah, I thought the runner touches the it, and then they're the new runner. Like, no. Come on, guys. We know how tag works, right? Just for the people who missed out on kindergarten and their childhood, tag is, it's a game where there's one person who's it, and they have to tap on you, and then you're the new it. And then you gotta go and tap on another person. And it's basically a childhood. Basically, if you don't know what tag is, then you
Don't know what
do
childhood
not
is.
have a childhood. Yeah,
If
pretty
you
much.
don't know what tag is, you do not know what happiness is.
Yeah, right? Tag is so fun. The original, all the other games like freeze tag and stuff. It's just, Classic is a gem. It's more fun in real life than it is here,
And Coop,
but it is awesome.
you're so good at this game. Why you?
I'm good.
Like,
right?
how are you hurtling and jumping like that? My God.
I'm good. I'm a really good juker in this game.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
6. Team swap. Yeah. So team swap is just army tag, but better. In
True.
real life, army tag is kind of mid, but in this game, team swap is actually goated. You tag people on your team, You tag people on the opposite team, and they switch to your team. And then the first team with everybody on it wins. It's
Number 5, freeze. Yippee!
freeze. Freeze tag is classic in real life. Probably the second most popular tag other than the original.
True.
Freeze tag, but only in this game they kind of changed it up, and I really like how they did it. So if you're frozen for long enough in this game, you also become a freezer, and I love it. It's perfect.
Facts.
Let's say you're not a freezer, but you wanted to be, you just get frozen and don't have your team unfreeze you. Like, I'm pretty sure in this game it's called the chiller. Yeah, like I can unfreeze Rayon here, see? Because Rayon's stuck, so I'm going to unfreeze him. And then, yeah, it's pretty fun. Freeze tag, but then you can get frozen and your health slowly runs out. But then you can get unfrozen and shot in a cannon, because
Why not?
game logic, right?
Yeah.
So, there's nothing I have against freeze.
Yeah.
And I love freeze. But it's just too long. It just gives too much time. But it just gives too much time. Because when you're a freezer, I think it's called the chiller. You become a chiller, and then you say, and then it says, like, when you're frozen, it says call for help. And then when you're a chiller, it says rescue the people, get revenge on the people who didn't rescue you, or something like that. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, see, I'm dead now. And now I am the chiller. Get revenge on those who didn't save you. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. You just gotta, and then you can help take people out. Like I just took that guy out. It's pretty simple, but also classic. So how do I not put it up this high?
I just stopped blinking for 2 minutes and now my eyes hurt.
No, yeah, that's real.
Number 4, Juggernaut.
Ah, yes, Juggernaut. Juggernaut is a very, I'll explain it after I'm done saying this, underrated game mode. Juggernaut is underrated. I don't know completely. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people like this one, which is
Sad.
dumb because this is good. I love Juggernaut. So there's one person and they're the Juggernaut, and then there's hunters. The hunters have to try and kill the Juggernaut before the hunters, before the Juggernaut. Yes, so if you're a hunter, you kill the Juggernaut. You're the Juggernaut, you can fight back, actually. The Juggernaut does more damage. It can kill the hunters in 3 hits, which I think is pretty overpowered. But there's one flaw that is the only reason this isn't in the top 3. When the Juggernaut kills all the hunters, the time doesn't end. So if all the hunters die really quickly, you still have to wait for the rest of the time to go out, too. And that's the one flaw. But, a little fun fact that Lennon told me, credit to Lennon, depending on the amount of people in the game, there can be more than one Juggernaut, which sounds like absolute torture, because it's already hard enough to kill them. So, I just can't imagine having to killing like 3. How many people can fit in this game? Like 40 or something? Wait, let me check. Alright, yeah, I'm back. It's 40. So, yeah. Juggernaut, I love Juggernaut. It's just, the time is too much, especially if when all the hunters die, you're not going to end it immediately. Like, I'm trying to think of what it's called. In free-for-all, when you kill all of the people in free-for-all, the time ends. In Juggernaut, that's not the case. you gotta kill the Juggernaut.
So what happens after the Juggernaut has already been killed?
And if the Juggernaut dies, I don't know what happens. I've never won. Number 3, Crown. Crown is good. I like Crown. It is actually pretty good compared to the rest of its fellow game modes, except for the 2 above it. Crown is basically this game. It's kind of, I don't know the right words. I never know the right words.
Cooper.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something about earlier?
Yeah.
This game is number 3 on your list, and it said it had 3 votes, which is also pretty cool.
Yeah, that's true. Well, so there's how to play Crown is that there's one person with the crown. If you tag them, you steal their crown. The point is when the time runs out, you have the crown. That's how you win. You want to have the crown at the end of the game. Just the things that help me in Crown are juking and trying to find shortcuts to tag people. And not running into other people. That slows you down. So, yeah, Crown, it's good. I love it. It's just, compared to the other 2, it's not as good. But, it's good. It's good. Yeah. Oh, hey, I just got the crown. Okay, so Crown, it's fun. I like how, it's Crown, so it's fun.
Number 2, Slap for All.
The collaboration between Untitled Tag Game and Slap Battles. Yeah, this is good. Now, before we actually start describing how Slap for All works, so the only reason I put this on the list, because it's just a different version of Free For All, the only reason I put this one on the list is because it's a different voting too. If you could actually, like, when you pick Free For All and sometimes it turns to like Respawn Free For All or something, or
Yeah.
Bomb turns to Hot Potato or something like that, I don't know. It's just, this is a different game mode, and it's not just a different part of Free For All. Like, you can actually vote this one instead of Free For All, and not just get a chance of having this for Free For All. Otherwise, I would have not put this on the list. So, the thing for Slap For All, it's just Free For All. It's like Respawn Free For All, but you slap people, and they can sometimes go flying, sometimes they don't. And one thing I really like about this one is that it does custom maps. There's one with the floating islands, which is the one that this gameplay is on. There's one with the, there's like a different version of Crossroads, and that's it. But Slap For All, it's Respawn Free For All, but only you slap people into the void, So it's pretty different. It's not the exact same, but like, it's good, but it's just, I like this one a lot, and it's perfect. It's just, I think they could have done something that made it better. I don't know what, but just something. But
Maybe after
maybe
after you slap someone off, you became someone that wasn't a slapper, and you had to run away from the slappers.
Whatever.
Because after you get slapped off, you're no longer
But it's called Slap For All because it's just a different version of a Free For All.
Oh.
So I don't get why it would be just like that. So
change the name and then make it like My Ideas.
Oh, maybe. Slap For All. There's a lot to say about this one.
Oh, can I say another thing?
Yeah, sure.
I love how your left arm is so blocky, and then on your right arm, it's very blocky, and then when it gets to the end, they're like taking a glove and they're squeezing the arm down so much to make the hand.
Yeah, right?
With the glove. I
Yeah.
feel bad for the guy.
Yeah. It's just Free For All. It's always, Slap For All. It's just so satisfying to actually get the kills. especially with far knockback. Like, me and my friends actually invented our own version, and we called it Team Free-for-All. Slap-for-all, I mean. Where 2 of us pair up and the other 2, and we go against the other 2, and we can't kill each other. Whenever we play that, sometimes I just want to hit my teammate off because they're focusing on someone else. So it's just, oh, please. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. What is my favorite game mode in Untitled Tag Game? Now, if you've actually been paying attention, you probably know by now, but I'm not going to spoil it just yet, because I just want to say, the reason I'm making this video, let me remind you, that it is because I hit 440 subscribers, and this is a special. I just want you guys, I just want to thank you all so much for, 440 subs. It's just, thanks a lot for this milestone. I remember about a year and a half ago, I just started, and I was at 0. Now, for the number 1 spot of Untitled Tag Game Best Game Modes is... What is it called? What is it? It's Free-for-all. Free-for-all. What else do I have to say? It's free-for-all. Fight to the death. It's just, there's so much about it. You're alone, and you just gotta be the last one standing as you watch everyone kill each other, and you kill each other, That's the point. It's just so fun to kill everyone in this game, especially when you're playing with your friends, and they scream and say, I'm going to eat you. What? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Cooper Shaw. I'm talking to you. It's just the best. I love free-for-all. Everything about it. It's just so fun. Especially when you're playing with your friends, because you can just murder them in cold blood. That's the fun with all of these game modes, though.
Yeah.
But one thing I like more than free-for-all didn't make it onto the list because it's not actually an official game mode. It's like one of those, like respawn. It's respawn free-for-all. It's just slap-for-all, but without the slapping. And I just think it's perfect. It was actually the first game mode I ever played. Respawn free-for-all on Courtyard. And it was so good, fun, and everything. It's just this game, man. This game. Respawn free-for-all, the only reason it's not his own category, it's because, when you can't vote it against free-for-all, it's with free-for-all. If free-for-all wins, it has a chance of turning into Respawn free-for-all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, I love it. Free-for-all, man.
Hey, Coop, can I tell you something?
Yeah?
You should have done an honorable mentions for the mini game modes inside the game modes.
Oh, yeah,
like
the mini
Respawn
games.
Free-for-all.
Oh, yeah, mini games. I forgot about the mini games.
Should have done an honorable mentions for that stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's too late now, so honorable mention. No, I'm just kidding. But I won the round, and yeah, I liked it. It's just, thank you so much. Hit the button. What if I get to 450? Hit it or you die.